Donald Trump was caught on a hot mic from back in 2005, basically saying that he kisses women unprovoked and he grabs them by the pussy, so on and so forth. You guys have all heard the tape by now. Well, America's number one evangelist, Pat Robertson, with his show, The 500 Club. Pat's like 9,000 years old, but he still gets some viewers, and he goes up there and they prop him up, and he's like, oh, yeah, let me tell you about moral values. So that's his whole shtick, and that's what he does. So when he heard about this Donald Trump tape, again, he's the family values guy, so you have to give credit where credit is due. He was really angry about Trump saying what he said. So let's watch him in all his fury.
Well, interesting, ladies and gentlemen, what happened, but nevertheless, Trump was the winner. Basically, the pundits were writing him off. I mean, let's face it, a guy does something 11 years ago. There's a conversation in Hollywood where he's trying to look like he's macho. And 11 years after that, they surface it from the Washington Post or whatever, bring it out within 30 days or so of the election, and this is supposed to be the death blow, and everybody writes him off. Okay, he's dead now. You better get out of the way and let Mike Pence run the campaign. And the Donald says no, but as I say, he's like the Phoenix. They think he's dead. He's come back, and he came back strong. So he won that debate. The next one, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, he speaks to adoring thousands wherever he goes.
Well, Pat, calm down, man. Shit, he's angry, guys. You know, you really gets him mad when you start, violating good Christian family values, man. Jeez, Pat, relax. These guys are unbelievable hypocrites. They really are. They really are. Does anybody believe for a second if Barack Obama did the exact same things that Donald Trump did, that they wouldn't immediately say, this is just disqualifies him? I mean, his character is so abysmal and disgusting and rotten and thuggish and wrong that step down. You're an embarrassment. You're a joke. You're a bad person. You're a bad person for what you did. If Obama did it, just forget it. When their boy does it, I don't know what you guys are talking about. He's got a lot of people at his rallies. People like him. They thought this put him under, but it doesn't put him under at all. It's actually kind of macho. He's trying to sound macho on the tape. He says from, 11 years ago. So that's a long time ago. Donald Trump was 59 years old when he made those comments. They say it like it's an argument. It was 11 years ago. It was only 59. I don't know about you guys, but when I was 59, I mean, shit, I couldn't stop doing blow-off hookers' asses. I don't know about you guys. My wild days, my college days when I was 59. All right, okay, so in the tape, understand, guys, Donald Trump said, I tried to fuck her. She was married. Now, he was also married at the time. A married man talking about trying to fuck another married woman. Again, this is Pat Robertson's bread and butter. Oh, care about the family, and the family is really important, and you got to do moral values and be faithful and everything like that. Here's the guy's like, I'm doing the opposite, and I'm bragging about it. While I have a microphone on me. He's like, I don't have anything to say about that, because I like the guy. And then naturally, when he talks about, I grab him by the pussy, do this, do that. Okay. I guess the only way, so here's how I'm going to be too kind to Pat Robertson. To be fair, I mean, this actually is quite tame compared to real biblical values. So Pat and all the evangelical Christians are crazy and wrong when they pretend like one man and one woman, family values, got to stay faithful in your marriage. They say that that's Christian values, and they believe that that's Christian values. So they should be angry about Trump, and they're not angry about Trump. But if you actually go to the Bible, the stuff in there is wacky, son. So, for example, the number one form of marriage in the Bible is polygamy, of course. Of course. There's also examples of a guy chopping off his dick and balls and living a life of celibacy. So, hashtag biblical values. And then there's the classic story of the daughters who get their father drunk and then rape him. So according to actual shit in the Bible, Trump is tame as a motherfucker. But even having said that, it is true that Pat Robertson, Ralph Reed, the rest of these losers who said, I still like Trump, I'm still with him, they say and they believe that it's all about you got to be good to your family. You got to be a good, faithful Christian man, be a virgin till you get married and stay faithful, one man, one woman, cornerstone of society. And we stand by that unless our presidential candidate doesn't, in which case we go back on everything we ever said we believed.